Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and this is Starfield, and we are going to pick up where we left off. I believe it was Friday the last time we played, because we did spend the weekend in Minecraft getting ready to talk about things on the Spawn Chunks podcast, which was out yesterday. So if you've not already updated your podcast feeds, make sure you do that, because there is a new episode out with Johnny and myself. Johnny's back from France, and so we had a good chat about the latest pre-release, both 1 and 2 for Minecraft version 1.20.2. Lots of chatter about the villager trades changes to cartographers and armorers. So it was an interesting conversation. We're going to just jump right back in where we left off here in Starfield. We'll refresh our mind with the missions and the different things we have to do. Talk to some NPCs, that kind of stuff. Captain Graham, hello, good to see you. Blast Jordan, Dan, Cosmic lurking in the background. Always fun to have the work lurkins. That looks like a whole lot of bugs and gook that we've never encountered. We've had one bug thing attack us in an open field, and that was it. So since we're hiding in the corner here, probably a good time to open up our menu and look at our inventory and see. I think I've got most of my stuff stripped down. Yeah, I don't really think I have much. A few things I probably don't need on me, but nothing crazy. And we've got 25,000 credits. I can also look at the skills. No skill points yet. Missions. So under the main mission, we had talk to Vladimir into the unknown. So we've found Andreja. She's now back at the lodge. We have to talk to Vladimir to finish that quest line. And then back to Vectera. That's the start of something. And then talk to Sam Coe is the start of something. I think back to Vectera might advance the story. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the empty nest before back to Vectera. And I think what we'll do is we'll talk to Vladimir first. So we'll go back into orbit, I guess. And then these are completed, it looks like. And that's what that white line probably means. Would be nice, Bethesda, if they said completed quests. I know there's completed over here, but like I feel like if you're going to separate them here, you should let us know what's up, you know? So we'll close that for now. Then we've got miscellaneous stuff that's got nothing to do with the main story. These are just like side missions and stuff like that. And activity, these are, right, talk to the bartender, viewport, that kind of stuff. So we might dive into a little bit of that, but I want to try and get to the shipbuilding at some point. I feel like I've been dawdling. Hey, cool, Captain Graham. Glad to hear that you're enjoying the Spawn Chunks. So let's just take a quick trip downstairs. I want to take a look at the crafting bench. Whoa. What's going? My mouse controls seem very strange. That is research lab. Oh, are you following me? I guess you are. So we can change the skin on the cutter, or oh, neat. Old Mars skin. Let's do that.
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they?
Cool. And then I'm pretty sure this already has a scope on it now. Short scope, reflex, medium scope. So I guess we don't have the plural salines? I thought we did. We've got the 0 wire. Required research. Optic and laser mods 2. So we need okay, wait a minute. So we've got research to do first. They don't tell you where you're supposed to go for the research. You just kind of have to decide this on your own. Weaponry. Barrel mods, grip and stock, optic and laser mods. That's blocked because we need aluminum and we need this stuff first. We also need to upgrade our weapons engineering. So we've got some leveling to do, I think, before I can really bother messing around with a lot of cool stuff in gun mods. So we'll be stuck with whatever we can find, I guess. She's currently my companion. Baseless shotgun shells. Oh, can I just pick up the shotgun? Nice. So we can transfer. So if I wanted to rack something, I could rack something. Weapon rack, inventory. Physical damage 62, 14, 13. We've got 95 rounds. I say we leave one of our guns here. That's 117. 7.7. This takes a special caliber. $512. We don't need both of these, right? I guess I could always just sell them. I think that's the other thing I need to do is sell some stuff. So before we go back into space, maybe we'll sell a few things. The game is set in space. It's a sci-fi game, yeah. But we're currently on Jameson, which is our kind of home base planet right now. I'm getting really sketchy graphics. I wish that they would be tighter. I feel like when I move my mouse, everything is very blurry.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
That's cool. Never noticed the aquariums.
Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
I guess his home office is being moved to Gagarin. I don't know where that is. He didn't sound happy about it. Spaceport. I wish the game had a way to auto-optimize. If anybody in chat knows, please let me know if there's a button in-game for me to say, please run at the fast optimization.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
I wonder how you're going to fare on my spaceship. Because we don't know each other that well.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
Didn't Sarah say the exact same thing? I'm pretty sure Sarah said the same thing.
Of course, the United Colonies is paying close attention.
Is that just another version of the Frontier? Yeah. Looks very similar to our ship. Alright. So is this going to show us everything in the ship too? Buy or sell? We're at sell. weapons. Keeping that, keeping that, keeping that. We'll keep everything we've got unique weapons, or our, I don't remember having that one. So we'll sell this. Ammo, spacesuits. So this is just what's on us. Aid. Resources. Okay. So I guess we have to be closer to the ship, maybe? Sell. There's nothing that buy. Any weapons worth buying? Probably all very basic stuff. Yeah. Long barrel, short scope. Okay. So it looks like in order to sell stuff out of our ship, we have to put it in our inventory. Eco Tyrannus. It's good. I'm having some performance issues, but I'm not laying that at Bethesda. I know my computer is underpowered for the game.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. Yes.
Oh, you're here too. Cool. So yeah, right now I'm finding turning very blurry. And I don't know, I didn't change anything since the last time we played. And I don't have anything extra running as far as I can tell. Yeah. Game resolution to be reduced dynamically, highly intensity scenes in order to maintain frame rate. That might be the better way to go. Not really. I did it again. They've assigned the wrong key to interact with your cargo. So I picked up an extra maelstrom is what I did. Okay, that's in the frontier. So we've got all this stuff that we could sell. I guess I have to put it in my inventory first. Because we're getting close to the mass of the ship. I don't want to sell any resources because I think we're going to need all this stuff for crafting. And throwables. Helmets. We can sell the helmets. Spacesuits. So these are not as good as the Constellation spacesuit. So we could sell all of those too. And then weapons. I mean, I guess I'll keep a spare cutter. Maybe we'll keep one spare maelstrom. I'm not sure what happens if we die. So I'll leave one. We've got 15 of these things. We can just take all. Modify Grendel. Modified maelstrom. Maybe we'll leave that one. What's that? Accuracy 78. Yeah. All right, so we'll leave some of that. That's got us down to half capacity. Apparel. Don't really care. Okay, that should be fine. This is a chore. I can't believe we have to put it in our inventory in order to sell it. You'd think with the ship right there,
Yes, Vladimir.
we'd actually be able to sell it from the kiosk, but I guess not. Now, I wonder if talking to him is any different.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Good to
Got
know.
anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
View and modify ships. Let's see what ships you have for sale.
Yes?
It's at here. Not talking to you. All right, we're going to sell under weapons. Now here's where we have to be careful. That's the modified maelstrom. That's the one I want to keep. So at least they're easy to see. We'll sell all of those. So that's and plus we've got a heart on it, so that'll help us with yeah, get rid of that. Keeping that. Actually, we should, I can't favorite it from here. Equinox. There's two of those. They're the same. Grendel. Modified Grendel. That's actually better. 70. That's actually the best one. I don't tend to use these very much. So then it's just a matter of deciding which Grendel we want to keep. I'd say probably this one. Laser sight, muzzle brake, short barrel. Yeah, so we'll keep that one. Total cost. Warning, you will get less than the item was worth. Did I buy that? Don't remember buying that. Doesn't really matter. Alright, that's down to one apiece. Space suits. We're keeping the Constellation spacesuit because it's the best. And then we'll get rid of... I don't know why it was worth so much. That looks cool, but the stats suck. It's too bad there's no, like, transmog idea. Constellation space helmet. It's really about offsetting weight at this point and getting a little bit of extra money. I actually quite like the security flight suit. Just again, it's not as good as the leatherware. I think we're good. So that we're up over 30,000 now. Can we do anything to the ship, I wonder?
Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
I see Bethesda keeping up with their awesome background soundtracks. That's something I do really enjoy about the game, actually, Eco, is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very good. I actually am tempted to see if I can't find it somewhere online to listen to. Is it difficult to decide between the weapons in terms of which is better? Looks complicated, but I don't know if it's just me. Ask me again or remind me again in Cosmic when I have the weapons inventory up, because I can show you what I'm looking at. I'm mostly looking at accuracy, because I find that the weapons default are not very accurate. Q and T. So we need... ship overview. Yeah, you gotta go down here. Select system. Cool. So let's just say we wanted to increase our lasers. Upgrade ship. Those are cannons. Lasers. Just increases the range and the shield damage by a little bit. Okay. I don't know quite enough about this yet. But if I wanted to see a new ship, they changed? The fact that I can't click on this is really annoying. Why can't I see another ship? Ship builder. Ship builder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new models will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed at the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you those credits back. The ship builder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There is a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Right on. Left control. Edit. Yeah, they have not given me enough information to know what I'm doing in here yet. I'm hoping there's a better tutorial. I may have to go online and watch someone. What I wanted to do was see the different ships, but there's only one of one, so I guess there's no other ships for sale at this time? I don't know why that is. Again, the game is just not telling us, you know, how to navigate these menus. Cosmic was asking about weapons. So if I go to my inventory, let's just say I'm looking at... So like there's a modified Grendel. So between the two Grendels, I was looking at, first of all, the physical damage that they cause and the fire rate. Range was also something when I was looking at the rifles. I often look at what I have the most amount of ammunition for, but accuracy, when I was deciding between the multiple Grendels that we just sold, I went with the one that had the most default accuracy. It's showing red because it's less than what I currently have equipped, right? But we've got everything at about 70. This is at 78, which is why I like it so much. So yeah, it's mostly accuracy and firepower were the two main. Shipbuilding. Joel's going to be a fleet of X-Wings. I am absolutely going Star Wars whenever I figure out how, or they tell me how to build the ship. She's up here. Is she going to sit down?
Here, I have something for you.
That's nice of you.
Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Sure.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Credits. She gave me 300 credits. So
What can I help you with?
she just gave me money. No problem, Cosmic. Thank you. Good question. Hold on to your butts.
Escape trajectory plotted.
How's the game volume for everyone?
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
So we need to go to space station. The eye. I don't know how to turn off the boost. I've tried tapping shift again, but it doesn't really do anything. And now sticky keys is going crazy, which is annoying. So I don't know if boost is meant to be like something you can stop. Okay, S. If you're playing this, S backwards will disengage your boost. It should be shift again, but that's fine. It is going to take a long time to get there. We might have to fast travel. I find it kind of tedious that you have to fast travel within the star system. Where is the space station? Set a course. That's right. Twitch subs are 30% off. So if you're looking to join the Patreon, sorry, not the Patreon, if you're looking to join the Discord community, you can do that with a Twitch sub. $1,300 meters is better than 1,600 meters, that's for sure. Gift subs would also be 30% off. It's a great way to support your favorite streamers, plus the streamer still sees the same amount that they normally would despite the sale. Doc. If you're new to the game, folks, sometimes you have to tap the button, sometimes you have to hold the button, and they do not indicate which. Ollie Dimbo, I really like Ahsoka. Had a slow episode 3, but everything else has been really cool. It makes me really sad that Ray Stevenson has passed away. Not a spoiler for the show. The character is still alive in the show. I mean, the actor unfortunately passed. And I love him in this show, in Ahsoka. I can't remember his Sith name right now, but he's very, very good. Aldebar, hello, hello. I'm going to be talking about Ahsoka this week, actually, on the Citadel Cafe. Is it up? Yeah. Down would be outside and certain death.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
So I found Andreja to bring back to him.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Right. Now we're talking. Point me at him. That doesn't make any sense. The artifacts are roughly similar in size. How do we not notice this before?
This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day.
We'll see what he says.
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Land near the anomaly, use my scanner. Got it. You'd think something so big would be easy to find. So I need to search the whole planet for this thing?
No. Just need to follow your scanner to the real destination. Might be a boot's journey, but that's the explorer's lot sometimes.
Okay.
You're looking for the eye of the storm. Whole thing is a whirlwind. But getting to the source, need to wear your patience thick.
Never heard about wearing patience thick. That's interesting. Okay. Folders. It's weird because I feel like all this stuff belongs to him, so like you don't want to touch anything or take it. I just want to see if there was anything to interact with from a lore perspective, but it doesn't look like it. So he's just giving us the next step to the mission. There's weights, dumbbells, meal packs. Is that a Spider-Man? Peak performance. It looked like a Spider-Man costume on the cover of a magazine. Mess hall. Particle fuse, heavy particle fuse. I have to remember that there's particle fuses here in case we need them for something. Stim packs, I think. Yeah. Cool. I wish the game wouldn't defocus whenever I tab over to other screens. SweetSandi, good gear, bad look, bad gear, good look. Yeah, that's, I feel like that's a typical RPG thing. The Cosmic said that the game volume sounds good. Okay. So we, I think, are actually going to go back and talk to the other guy. I feel like that's an earlier mission. And I know I don't have to go through these processes, but it's kind of part of the immersion. I think, anyway.
Undocking complete, Captain.
So we need to go back to the lodge. The show is the only reason I'm keeping my Disney Plus subscription for Ahsoka. What did I watch recently on Disney Plus that was good? I watched one of the more recent Disney films. I don't remember what it was. There was something that I watched though. Also, the nature documentaries on Disney Plus are fantastic, and Futurama is back on Disney Plus, if that interests you. There's something else too. Oh, I don't watch it, but several people that have been on the Citadel Cafe really like Only Murders in the Building. I've not started it, but apparently that's quite good. Avatar, thank you, Dan. That's what I watched.
Who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
I like her. Who do you think is going to be the most nosy? Noel from a scientific view, or Mateo, who's going to annoy the pants off us? I need to talk to...
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
This guy, Sam Coe.
You good to go yet?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Akila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Travel to Akila City. So that's where we're going to go next. And I think I don't have to keep on going outside. We can just kind of go back up in space from here. It must be in the Alpha Centauri system, I guess. How do I go back in? Travel to Akila City. Sam Coe and his daughter Cora will be coming along to Akila City. They'll be passengers on my ship until we get there. So I'll highlight that so it's giving us where we're going to go. I feel like they should have given us more information. You must have said it was on Cheyenne, but I don't remember that being any part of the unexplored route. You not explored every system along this route. Try jumping to a closer system. Okay, so we gotta go to Olympus first, I guess. MindTripMedia, thanks very much for the 100 bits for Futurama and Only Murders in the Building. You like both of those, do you? Alright, so we are in this system. No idea what this is. The Almagest. Nothing on Hale. Maybe we'll scan the planet just to see what's up. Iron, argon, benzene. And just a mining outpost and a civilian outpost. There's all kinds of distractions in this game. Both good, in a good way and a bad way. Alright, we should be able to jump, hopefully, from here. Yep. I guess we're going through the planet.
Navigational feedback checks
This is
out.
Freestar
We're in the
Collective
right
Space.
place.
Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Akila City.
Good to know. Thank you. Man, sometimes I really wish there was some audio feedback in these games. Like, can you imagine when we get to the point where speech recognition and AI, instead of pressing buttons, you're going to be able to actually say things? You know, like, it would be really cool, you know, playing like a Star Trek game or something, a sci-fi game like this, where you could say like shields up and it would actually do it. That would be really cool. So we'll scan. So nothing out of the ordinary. Aluminum. I think the other one was iron. There's Akila City. And a couple of mining outposts. So melee weapons do more damage when you have the dueling skill.
Good to go for landing.
All right. So imagine there's gonna be a lot of talking because Sam Coe is gonna come with.
You've got something for me?
Where is he? Oh, he's taking a nap. Yeah, the game is very pretty. I wish that my computer was beefier. Apparently he's already down here.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm going to be riding your tail till this is over.
Sam will be locked as your follower if you continue.
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar.
Understood. Let's get going.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Akila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Akila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Akila wouldn't go.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the Coes have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward.
I guess I should mention that we know what I'm selecting before I click it in case people haven't had a chance to read or if you're on a small screen. Why not just use a planet scan to find it?
Because you'll find a whole lot of nothing. Gravitational anomalies are a little hard to pick up in an area with tons of starship traffic. Not to mention all the electronics from the city and security scramblers that the Free Star or smugglers out on the frontier put down.
I would love a cowboy hat, Cosmic. Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. I just need to bask in your celebrity status. I don't know whether these NPCs appreciate sarcasm or not.
Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
So we just need to find the scans and go along with everything. Oh, I guess she's coming too. Hopefully that's good.
Sam, have you considered what kind of combat training your daughter might require?
No, because she's 12.
I trained at an early age. It has served me well over the years.
Just so I'm clear what's happening right now, you are offering to train Cora to be a, what, warrior? Soldier?
I believe some of the things I have learned about close combat could be useful to her.
I will consider that. Maybe. Thanks, I think.
Yes?
What do you think? How often do you think they're going to have that conversation in the next hour while we play this mission? And if he's going to be by my side, why is he so far behind?
You'll have a tech.
Anything good to buy? Nope. I've had no indication that you can strip modifications off of weapons yet. So, like, could you move any slower? I'm assuming they're just going to pop right up and show up behind us. That's cool. I wish I knew more about electronics and robotics. I never took anything like that in school.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Danger's my middle name. People are in danger, then I want to help. I'll keep that in mind. What's the trouble? Is Marshal Blake in charge of security? How do I get to Gal Bank? What's the trouble?
All I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
Is Marshal Blake in charge of security?
Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots.
So if the Marshal's not head of security, who is?
It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out.
If people are in danger, then I want to help.
Guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault.
Who said?
See if we can help move the situation along.
Where the hell is Sam Coe? He's talking to me from like way the hell back here. Oh boy. Bethesda jank, as they say. Alright, let's put some weapons on proper hotkeys. Weapons. This is going to be 1. Let's put the shotgun on 2. And then we'll do Grendel on 3. This will be 4. 5 will be energy weapons. This, I believe, will just be... It's melee. We'll go 8. And then this guy is going to be 6. Joel Danger Duggan? Yeah, you didn't know that?
Remember, stay clear of
Akila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
Just beyond me on the right.
Not some UC drone.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Definitely cowboy.
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
We're gonna have to negotiate.
You need to stand back now.
I even recognize him. I feel like I've seen the actor in different things. Sounds like you can use some help. I'm not sure. I'm not here to cause trouble. What's going on? Well, let's get the details.
It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away.
Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Akila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe.
Like you couldn't see him standing next to me?
Time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have made some demands by now. Sounds like they got the drop on you pretty good. Embarrassing. That's rude. The Shaw gang? Fill me in.
It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home.
They must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Maybe I can talk some sense into them. If I could slip in unseen, I could take them out quick. I don't have much for stealth points. So what's your plan?
Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see.
Maybe I can talk some sense into them?
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
Hopefully that's easy to hear. I'm going to... Can I hit escape? Yeah. Audio. I'm going to turn the voices up. I wish they had separate volumes for radio stuff, but they don't.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
This only works if you're willing to cooperate. Let's get this over with. First, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. What's your name? That's a good way to start.
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Jed sounds like he's a couple hammers short of a bag. Good to meet you, Jed. I'm Joel. This only works if you're willing to cooperate. Let's just get this over with. Let's go conversation. Hey.
So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
Persuade. I give my word, Jed. I just want to help. Trust me, the Marshal did. You really think you have a choice? See, I think de-escalation is probably the best way here. So I'll say, I'll give my word, Jed, and just want to help.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
So I still don't know how this works. I'm assuming that green are within my skill set, but yellow is probably pushing my skill set, or pushing number 3 takes all of my available turns. I promise I'm just here to make sure nobody gets hurt. Look, I just want to help make sure things in the right way. I think... yeah, let's go with making sure nobody gets hurt.
Well, I guess you have a point.
Talking to me is the only way you're getting out of here alive. See, that is the exact opposite of what I just did. I'm sure you're ready for a change of scenery by now. Frankly, I don't need your trust. I've got the marshal and guards on my side. Yeah, so let's try that.
We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank.
Why didn't that work? It flashed red. I don't know whether it's red because I couldn't afford it, because I didn't have the skill, or because it didn't work. So I'm not on anyone's side. I just got here.
I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Well, that was pointless. Must be something you want to so start talking before I get bored. What's the condition of the hostages? Let's ask that.
They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet.
Tell me your demands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
It could take a while to get you a ship. That's a pretty tall order. How do I know you'll keep your word? None of these indicate what might be the next step. I don't know whether to stall, which might give us an opportunity to go back and talk to the Marshal. I feel like this kind of stuff doesn't really have any skill to it, right? Like, there's no indication in the phrases as to what's going to happen next. And I've found through experience so far in dialogue choices in the game that what you say very rarely affects the outcome. It seems kind of predestined to do whatever it is, unless you picked a specific trait in your character creation screen early on to be like persuasive or something. My gut is to go with how do I know you'll keep your word, and my gut tends to be wrong in this game, so we'll just go with that.
Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Persuade. It's not too late to end this peacefully. I'll pass along your demands to the Marshal. I've heard enough. This is a waste of time. All we had to do was pass along the demands to the Marshal. So... Oops. I don't know whether to try to persuade him, because all the Marshal needed was the demands. But no matter what happens, the Marshal's not going to give him the demands, so I feel like the Marshal's probably stubborn enough where this would just end badly. Screw it. We'll try it.
What do you mean?
So I'm thinking that this +3 is like a turn thing. So you can try to play it safe, but then that sounds really aggressive, which is exactly what Sam Coe said not to do. Let's try going for the orange one right off the bat. I don't know what the difference is.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with that.
So that did not have anything to do with turns. But it gave us 3 on the persuasion meter. So we've got... So maybe we have to fill the persuasion meter at the bottom within our 3 turns to complete the task? What if your hostages have families? You really want to deprive the children of their parents? See, again, that's... Right. Give up. See, the give up now, you'll do some time. Like, even though they're green, they sound really aggressive. I think that 3 is the better way to go. What if your hostages have families? You really want to deprive children of their parents? He sounds young, right?
You have to believe me. We never meant to take hostages.
Stand down now and the punishment could still be light. Even if one hostage dies, your robbery charge becomes a murder charge. You want that to happen. See, this to me sounds a lot more aggressive. So, stand down now and the punishment could still be light. Neither one of these are 2 points. Kind of a crapshoot. I still don't know what the green means.
Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt. We won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives.
So, I would guess that this would be overkill. The Marshal's going to keep those hostages safe whatever it takes. Let him go before he has taken drastic action against you. So that's a threat. And it's more than we need to complete the persuasion meter across the bottom. Give up now and you do some time, sure, but nowhere near as much as you would have if a hostage dies. Didn't I already say that? I'm pretty sure I already said that, but I don't remember what step it was.
Judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
Success.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
I guess he just decided to follow me right up to the bank. Yeah, he did.
We won't be able to find Solomon's maps with those robbers crowding the bank.
I don't want to ask personal questions. I need to talk to the Marshal.
Is that your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
Please, stay calm and let our security forces do their work.
I can tell. What's the word?
It's over. They agreed to come quietly. Hope you've got a nice reward for me, Marshal, because I just saved the day. Those amateurs folded like a house of cards. I'm going to go with that one.
Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off?
Charm and good looks. I convinced them it was the right thing to do. I won them over with my irresistible charm. I just said that. I scared them into submission. You didn't think I could do it? I'm going to say I convinced him it was the right thing to do.
Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbag, see if we can get those maps.
He whispers from way over there.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
These days I hardly see my husband at all. He works the oddest hours.
We'll take it from here.
And now he's running to catch up with me. It's funny. So we've got someone to talk to about a Freestar Ranger, and I feel like some of these factions are like exclusive. So like if you become a Freestar Ranger, you probably can't join the United, whatever they are. I don't remember what they're called.
The United Colonies Vanguard program.
Vanguard, thank you. All right, before I talk to anybody.
Back to normal yet?
Wow, that is a thing.
Weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Really interesting design.
But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
So folks, I normally take a break about once an hour, so I'm going to do that now just because we're in between kind of mission steps. I step away to grab a drink, stretch. You should too. Maybe you could even tell a friend about the stream, bring them on in. We're always trying to grow the channel. And as I mentioned earlier, Twitch subs are 30% off. That leads you to the Discord, gets you access to the emotes, and of course gets you the first step on the sub badges here on the channel. So give me about 5 or 6 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, up the stairs, looks like.
They just walked in and
Well, hey
tried to
there.
rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
So I'd say, we'll see what she has to say. It might be just a matter of finding out more about the Rangers.
Hey, you got some business with me?
The Marshal sent me. I'm here. I'm the hero that solved the Gal Bank hostage crisis. Why do I have to listen to some NPC chatter in my ear?
Founder of the Freestar Collective.
See you.
Could you go somewhere else? Like, can you get rid of these people? Tell them to shut up?
That's just how she is. And besides, you knew that going in.
You're probably
looking to find some common ground.
No, I'm looking for Emma, but everybody is talking.
What can I do for you?
Ask her some questions.
I mentioned this on the Spawn Chunks render distance yesterday. Is like, the moment that you go into a one-on-one conversation with Emma, all this chatter in the bar should stop.
You got some business with me?
The Marshal sent me. I want to learn more about the Freestar Rangers. Yes, I do.
That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Okay, so they're essentially like marshals in the Old West. Sounds like dangerous work. Don't most places have their own security force? Yeah.
Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space.
Okay. Sounds like potentially dangerous work.
It can be, yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Between her and the Marshal, they've got ego to spare, don't they? Is it paying work? What authority do the Freestar Rangers have? And are there a lot of Rangers? Oh, let's go with what authority do the Freestar Rangers have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
Okay. Are there a lot of Rangers?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
I'm guessing somebody's walking into me that I can't see, and that's why my camera's bumping around. Sitting Stan, welcome back. Good to see you. Is it paid work?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
Okay, I know what I need to know.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
I want to join the Freestar Rangers. I'm not sure. I feel like there's other things to think about. It's a big decision. Let me think it over. Given the way I had to bail him out, how about you give me the Marshal's job? Wow. How do I apply? Do I fill out a form or something? Actually, yeah, let's ask that.
I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
Probably a mission. Okay. I'm going to go with it's a big decision. Let me think it over.
Look, you have to be completely sure about this, so take whatever time you need. Just come and find me if you decide you want to join.
All right, let's get back to that bank vault.
I don't exactly remember what the Vanguard recruiter said. I don't remember if it was exclusive, but it makes it sound like if we join the Freestar Collective, it's a one and done sort of decision that we have to make. So.
Good work dealing with the Shaw gang. Now let's see if we can find those maps.
Okay, so I guess we'll just follow another door. This area reminds me of Borderlands for sure. Hey, we've been deputized. Nice. I just want to make sure that our little icons are pointing us in the right direction so I don't get turned around. This is the bank. ATM. Steal from the ATM. We just stopped the bank robbers. There's a downstairs to the bank, probably the vault. Why are there still bank robbers in here and hostages? Did we not just finish the whole thing?
I've had quite enough excitement for now. I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this. I'm thinking I ought to hire some guards. I've had quite enough excitement for now.
We're just on a loop. So, I'm confused. Game, did we not just talk the hostages down? What are all these guys doing here? There's a certain level of, you know, bugs that are like, yeah, sure, you know what? You missed a spot. But then there's other things where it's like, did you even play the game before you released it to the public?
The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's
I
a
don't.
copy of the key.
Copy of the key. I've got an idea. How about I look at the
Now
ones with the
remember,
green
Solomon was from an
dots on
earlier
them?
generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Scroll holder sundial. Sculpture, spyglass.
All right, let's see.
Third time's a charm. Maybe the note for Sam is what we're looking for. Why are you running away from me, Sam?
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Sounds like we need to talk to him. I guess Jacob... I guess I probably should have read the note before I gave it to him. I forgot that we can actually read those things. Sounds like we need to talk to him. I'm walking into drama. This is the part where I walk... This is the part where I walk into drama. Who's Jacob? Why'd he take the maps? Yeah, hold on. Let's just...
He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad.
Persuade Sam, level with me here. Tell me who Jacob is. No sense in denying it. We need those maps. We could take a break. Let's let you brood in the dark corner somewhere. Why would Cora be mad? Why would Cora be mad?
Because I told her we wouldn't have time to check in with her. Look, I was trying not to do this, okay?
Probably her mother would be my guess.
We really gotta do this.
You betcha. We're going to the state anyway. I'm going to find out. You'll feel better if you just let it out. I'll bet Cora would tell me. Why don't I go over and ask? That sounds like you're going to get nowhere. I don't know what this auto persuade thing. I guess we have to fill that up. Maybe it's like a bonus. Yeah, let's go with I'm going to the state anyway. I'm going to find out. Very logical.
You're not wrong. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know?
You say that, but you brought me here and you brought Cora? What about Cora? She and your dad get along?
God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that.
So it's her grandfather then. Yeah, you say that, but you brought us here, brought Cora.
One thing's got nothing to do with the other. I was hoping for a quick in and out. No muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so I'll try, but get ready for it.
So, if this is a really important note that we just picked up that we were supposed to read before we talked to Sam, which was the next thing on our to-do list, seeing as it was a note for Sam, why didn't it just auto-read? You know, like, if this is a note for Sam... Sam, I know you and your quote-unquote friends are going to come plunder your heritage at some point. You want these maps? You know where to find me, Jacob. See, that would have made a lot more sense to have before we talked to Sam. That's just, again, really... There's a lot of... I don't want to say oversight. It's something else entirely. Things have been overlooked. Things have been missed in terms of how the player should experience the different things in the game. And I think that someone made this point earlier in one of my other streams, is that Bethesda is banking on the fact that you have played a lot of other Bethesda games in the past, so you're going to know what to do. And I think that's a flawed way to look at it, you know? This is just dumb. Like, that's just terrible. Hostages still sitting in the corner with guns pointed at them, even though we've negotiated their freedom. We saw them all walk outside. They all came out here and were reunited with their families. Alright, so that is way off in the distance there. Yeah, this really feels like Borderlands. Less colorful, but the same sort of vibe. I like the gutters. It's really cool. It's weird to see, like, development on an alien planet being all stonework. It's very colonial. Looks like Mexico. The Coe estate. You would think the Coe estate would be like some big established thing well off in some other area, you know?
My brother-in-law just...
Places like this make you appreciate home.
This looks amazing, but I have to look at one more vacation photo. I'm going to clean his clock.
I have an idea. How about everybody talk to me at once?
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. This isn't about you or your ancestry. It's bigger than that. Whoa, don't drag me into this. Sam could say, I got as much right to those maps as anyone. And just why do you two hate each other so much anyway? These guys have got too much ego for that. This isn't about you stuff. It absolutely is about them, and there's nothing that we can say that's going to change that, I don't think. MDog95, tier 1 sub, 25 months in a row. Hey, been a while since I popped in. Hope you've been well. Thanks for very much, MDog.
All right.
I am indeed all right. And thanks very much, MDog. I appreciate the support. Let's ask.
There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
Is Sam a ranger? I don't think Sam's a ranger. 100 bits from Voldare. Thanks very much for the support. Appreciate it. I guess we have to then ask. This isn't about you or your ancestry. It's bigger than that. Or do I let Sam speak? I don't think he's going to get anywhere.
Nothing's more important than family.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I thought he was going to say that.
If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
That was awkward. I could speak to Jacob. He might see reason. The maps have to be somewhere. You distract him. I can look around. He mentioned his granddaughter. Maybe Cora could help. You need a minute. Want to talk to him. Want to talk about what just happened. I don't want to have a heart-to-heart with Sam. Yeah, I don't think he's going to see reason. The idea of sneaking around doesn't really appeal either. I could speak to Jacob, I guess.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Let's find out.
What do you want, Constellation?
Persuade. Be reasonable. We need those maps, Jacob. Distraction. Sam wanted to talk to you about something. Tell him, Sam. What's your problem with Constellation? Well, we'll ask him about that anyway.
You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home?
So he just doesn't like the fact that Jacob and the granddaughter are off-world. I doubt we're going to be able to persuade him. I'm assuming we probably have to do some sort of stealth mission. Yeah, let's talk in private, says Cosmic, quote unquote. The other dude just stands 10 feet away where he can still hear everything. Totally. If our conversations in the bar mean anything, then yeah, we can hear everything that's being said. Those bits from Voldare actually sent a hype train to a close launch. There's a minute and 20 seconds. If anybody wants to launch the hype train, it'll be either a sub, prime sub, or 100 bits.
Do you do this often?
More than you know. Staring at menus? Yeah, happens all the time. I'm gonna try.
That's not your decision, is it? It's Coe property by birthright. It stays here.
Constellation just wants to follow up on Solomon's work. Come on, this isn't that important to anybody but me. That's not going to work. The sooner you agree, the sooner we get out of your house. That's a toss-up. I don't think he's going to trust Constellation, but I feel like going for all four in one go is probably not the best way to do it. MindTripMedia with 100 bits launching the hype train. 4 minutes and 10 seconds until level 1 is over. Thanks so much, MindTripMedia. I really appreciate the support. Yay bits. Oh, do I have this? I think I have this on here. Yay bits. I forget I have that. It should be on a timer, so it should go off after like 2 minutes or something. The hype train makes a noise in chat, and there's like a notification in the chat window. I should see if there's a way to have some sort of notification play on screen when there's a hype train. That would be cool. You should use that more often. Thanks, Cosmic. I wish there was a way to have it trigger automatically. There might be now that I'm using OBS Studio. That's really tempting. It feels like it's there to try and push a more aggressive response. Whatever. It's an RPG.
You really believe that, don't you?
I do. I think that was sarcasm.
That's family business.
Yeah, he doesn't want to help anybody. Come on, this isn't important to anybody but me. The sooner you agree, the sooner. So I'm assuming this +4 is going to be overkill because we made that unfortunate first fail, and then it's just not gonna. It's gonna fail out. Would be my guess.
Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this, but if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps.
See, that doesn't make any sense.
Key.
In terms of how he just talked to Sam, how he absolutely refused the maps. Full stop. That was the first thing he said to us. And we did very little to persuade him other than just, like, get us out of the, you know, the house. That seems strange. Did he give me the key? Lodge key, Morris ship key, Jacob's office key. Okay. All kinds of cool stuff. Solomon's maps. Plushie. Probably Cora's, maybe. That's funny. At least he followed us in.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think.
He's not even surprised?
The readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
If he was supposed to be looking at a map, it would be an excellent thing to do to show him looking at a map. You know? Whatever it is, we can handle it. Don't say things like that. My anxiety is bad enough as it is. Just tell me what's wrong.
First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife.
Bugs.
But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Well, between you and me, Sam, the Shaw gang do not have two stones to rub together. Not working with a lot between their ears. Bringing outlaws to justice sounds like fine work. Damn, I was hoping we were done with them. Criminals with our artifact, they better not break it or sell it. And how are they surviving outside the walls? I'm curious. Why not?
Criminal groups in Akila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right.
Any takers on the fact that the cave is a lair for whatever the Ashta are? And I'm wondering if the Ashta are the giant crab bear things that we saw on the way in. Bringing outlaws to justice sounds like fine work. Yeah, it's a little outside of what I would normally say, but why not?
It's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
I'm not grinning, you're grinning. There is a thing in the way of the door that seems like it's not supposed to be there. For people that walked around and did YouTube reviews and said that this game had no bugs in their experience, I'm not sure what version of the game they were playing, but it wasn't the one that I'm playing. This is really cool. A little washed out. Does anybody feel like it's washed out compared to the last time I played?
Even for us.
Like, I feel like there's no contrast in here at all. Sharpening, film grain intensity, depth of field, contact shadows, motion blur. Yeah, there's nothing to do with like contrasts and stuff like that. They've got very little options in the game. I'm used to having way more granular control over how a game looks. So I'm not sure if we have to get there on foot. Does not. I don't know whether we just go out there on our own. I guess we'll check the star map. No, I would say we probably have to travel. Oh, I haven't discovered this yet? Fast travel to the ship. That doesn't seem right because then we'd have to turn around and walk all the way back. Akila City. Travel to the empty nest. Weird that I can do it in this menu, but I couldn't do it in the other menu. It's probably really far away. History of the Settled Systems, Sol date 2196 to 2216. The United... Oh, I can't read that fast. I'm guessing we just saved ourselves a really long walk. Oh, maybe not. Where's the city? Oh, yeah.
Shaw and her gang are strong-arm types. Robbery, assault, murder. You know.
All right.
Take it easy.
Can I not? There we go. Make sure we're ready to rock if we need to. That is a cool looking space shotgun. Cutter. Axe. Oh.
Alright. This is Shaw Gang territory. And they're usually not willing to talk. Be ready.
I like his rifle. That's really cool. Alright, I'm assuming they're just going to open fire. Especially because we're holding guns. Don't know whether to shoot him or wait.
This place ain't for the likes of you. Leave before I make last mistake you'll make. What?
Where'd he go? Oh, up top. There is something off with the cover system in this game. They can be behind the smallest thing and you can't shoot them at all. By the shotgun. Oh! I died for the first time. You need to flee space battle by jumping to another star system. Important quest-related enemy ships will always remain. You need to let me read that stuff. We just go back to the lake. Well, now that I know they're just going to shoot at us, I'm just going to take these guys out sooner. Where did he go?
Too bad there's no more. I could use a workout.
I think somebody got me with a shotgun last time. Where's the machine gun coming from? Whoa! Got some legs. What the crap? The fact that it's not a lot of lasers and it's mostly bullets definitely has a Borderlands vibe. Where's the machine? Oh, it's a turret. I didn't know where that was coming from. I really want to be able to lean around cover. I think he's got her. It's a violent game sometimes. That sounds like another turret. Oh, that was a person. Yeah, like, look at the weird lighting shift. Well, that could be my computer. Oh, it's a robot. Yeah, it's all washed out for some reason. And I also want to be able to duck, but not toggle duck. Like, I want to be able to hold shift, but that's not an option that they give you. Where the heck did that come from?
So long. Wait, your time's coming up.
Almost had him. It's not a very stable gun. Oh. Oh, that's Sam. Okay. Let's try something.
This is my favorite part.
Almost.
Not my day.
That's another turret. At least they're easy to kill. Any ammo in here? Yes. What is that? Heavy. I'm curious. What was that? Another shotgun. Got an exclamation point next to it. I wonder if we can use it because it says it's heavy. We might not have the ability to use heavy. Let's go B2. No, use it. Better gun. Don't remember if we needed anything specific. Frag grenade. Drink pack. The loot boxes definitely remind me of Borderlands. I'm wondering if it's my performance issues today that's causing me to be so bad at shooting people. There's definitely another person alive somewhere. I saw it on the... Very similar but different. Take the free credits though. Meal pack, lime. Staple gun. Stream time's at 2 hours. Thank you, Cosmic.
What sort of contraband these smugglers are running?
Might be a good spot.
To the victor goes the spoils.
To...
I said that right?
I don't know what these are. What is that? Whatever it is, it's obviously glitched out. I guess it's supposed to be in the crate, maybe?
Here comes the fun.
Oh.
Oh, hurts.
Who's the... Where is it? Oh, it's a turret. Maybe that's what the radar was picking up? Turret control? Oh, nice. Taking control of the turret would have been fun. Why not? I didn't know you could loot the turrets. That's cool.
Some smugglers are not bad folk. Just trying to make a living, really.
I have no idea what the new shotguns take for ammo. I kind of wish your scroll wheel would go through your different key, like your different weapons. Just like Minecraft. That would be nice. I might be able to reassign that. Oh, he's out of the case. Elk Krangen. Elk Krangen. Tried to charge me. Structural leaf, nutrient, vital fluids. We were supposed to bring some of that to Noel, I think it was. I'm not sure what that flash was. Cosmic has pointed out that it's probably a good time for a break, and since everybody's down for the count, I think that it's a good point for me to walk away, take a short break, and then when we come back, we can pick up and continue on the fight to try to find this location for the artifact. So, whoa, maybe not a good spot to leave. I guess if I go to the escape key, it'll pause the game. That was very crab-like, whatever that was that walked by. I don't think it's small enough to come in here, but I feel like this pauses the game. I'll save it just in case. So once again, folks, I do this about once an hour. Take a break, refresh my drink, make sure that that thing's not coming inside, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So this thing is just waiting outside. And this shotgun took down that big elk thing in one go. That is like a praying mantis the size of a horse. I'm hoping this shotgun will make quick work of it. There seems to be quite a few of them. I wonder if we were supposed to walk over here and then deal with them on our own. You coming, Sam? Oh. Are you fighting one another, or are you coming after me? I gotta remember that I got a boost here, too. That's an Ashta. Alright. Good to know. Oh, it did come. Shotgun is definitely the weapon of choice for this thing. This shotgun is awesome.
You can make a mint off animal parts sometimes.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we've got a boost meter. That's good to know. The empty nest. Whole herd of nopes. Yeah, really though. Yep, I would say that's right, M-Dog. I need to improve the weapon's recoil. I think that's one of the reasons I'm not doing so well. Knock, knock. When in doubt, blow something up.
Well, that one got away.
Yeah, they do that. Frag grenade. Don't really care about the mines so much. The firefights all seem to be happening so quickly that laying mines doesn't seem like something you can really do ahead of time. Oh, is it?
There you are.
Oh. Sam's pretty good with a weapon, which is nice. Good old physics. Gonna love it. Oh, jeez. Like I said, these guys aren't the smartest. Not the sharpest crayons in the box. Oops. I don't know whether we picked that up or not. No!
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Try not to stand in front of the laser, Sam. I don't know whether that's stuff we can pick up or not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, went around in the circle. Okay.
Well, I hope this place is tectonically sound.
You and me both. This is like the third time, I think, we've had to go into a cave to get the artifact. I hope they're not all like this. It's gonna get kind of repetitive. I thought the mining was going to be a lot more interesting too. I thought that because of the way that they showed it in the trailers, I thought it was going to be that crafting was going to be really essential to progression, but so far we've not had to craft anything. Also, the fact that you have to tap F to get out of scanner mode instead of just arming your weapon is a little bit strange too. I feel like I'm doing that thing where I want the game to be really good, and so I'm I tend to, I can feel myself being really critical because I'd like it to be, in some ways, better than it is. So I hope I don't come across as like a negative Nancy. That's not the case. Don't want to go down that way. I wonder, I feel like we've killed all the bad guys, I guess? Whenever the stalagmites and stalactites, we usually are close to an artifact, and we've got floating anti-gravity bits here too. And I hear music, so yeah, it looks like we're here.
Care to do the honors?
That was the wrong button. Seriously? Get out of the way.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. Yep.
Sweet. We have another artifact. Jeff D76, to be honest, there is a lot to criticize about this game, but it's still a good game. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious to see where the story goes, but I think I need to give it a good shot on the Xbox, because I think then I will probably be less consumed by the visual glitches right now. And I mean, we'll still do game glitch stuff, but it'll be better than, you know, some other jank that kind of gets in the way, you know? Gotta wait for it to recharge, I guess. I didn't realize it had a little indicator on the back of it. That's cool. I do like the weapon designs. They're very strong. I didn't realize we were supposed to be bringing all this stuff with us. Well, I'm not going to be here all day. I think your comments are balanced, which is good because you're not painting the game as rainbows and sunshine. We're getting an honest review of it. That's fair. That's fair. We need to keep going or go back. And this is where they really should just empty nest. Leave the hideout. Okay. Back the way we came, I'm guessing. How do we get down here? I don't remember jumping down. I can't tell if I'm scanning these things before I'm mining them or not. Oh, here's the way. Show resources, outpost, service map, photo mode. I gotta remember to scan more stuff on the surface too with the flora and fauna. I didn't scan those bugs in that elk thing before I killed it either. I gotta have more of a No Man's Sky mind when I'm on a new planet. Because all of those scans, I think you end up getting rewards or character points or something with Noel, the scientist back at the lodge. Very easy to get turned around. Hey, I knew I wanted to sprint for a reason. Weightlifting capacity. Oh, that reminds me. We've got a skill point that I have to spend before I get into another firefight. We're level... It's weird that they put your level here, but then your skill points are over on the other side. We have a skill point that we can assign. Rifle certification. Rifles do 20% more damage. I'm assuming I'm using a rifle right now. Heavy weapons certification. Grenades, incapacitation, particle beams. I needed to do... What was it that I needed? It was a mechanical thing, wasn't it? Social, combat, science, tech. I needed to increase my something for the research tree. I don't recognize any of the symbols. For me, it was one of those things that I wanted to upgrade a weapon, but I needed to have like a certain skill tree. But that, oh, this was it. Weapon engineering. That was it. Wobbly Prime, hello, welcome in, good to see you. Stopping in your lunch break, appreciate it. Jeff, you don't find that the combat stuff is worth it? It's an open-ended game, so like eventually you can just unlock everything. It's not a matter of like decisions, it's more of like which do you want to unlock first. We don't have anything in the science one. Astrodynamics. Increases grav jump range, that could be handy. Get more common and uncommon organic resources on surface objects. Medicine. Research methods. Resources required to craft items and complete research projects is reduced by 10%. We're having trouble finding stuff in the first place. And unlocks an optical zoom in the hand scanner and scan distance is increased by 20 meters. I feel like... That's tough. What does this require? This requires locked. Does it say what it needs? Spend 4 more points in science to unlock advanced science skills. Okay. What do we think, chat? Geology, research methods, or astrodynamics? If you want to do weapon mods and engineering, science is where you need to be. Yeah, no, I figured that out. Also tech for starship customization. Or is that where... Engine systems, shield systems, security, piloting, targeting controls. Do you really have to go all the way to here? Like you have to get 4 or 6, 7 points up to like starship engineering? Well, that's expert tech skills. You can make your own ship before down here though, right? That would be awful. Couldn't. Oh, better parts. Cool, thank you. I'm glad it's not gated. That would be annoying. Customize earlier. Okay, cool. Security, ballistic weapon. I haven't really done much in this ship. I'm okay with the science for now. Finding resources is challenge, so expanding the scan range or reducing requirements makes sense. Yeah. I think let's go with that one. So resources required to craft items and complete research projects is reduced by 10%. I don't know what gets us more XP or like how to earn XP faster. They do not give you any hints as to that. Don't tell me, chat. I'm also not looking for a handhold either. I will take that though. How are we doing for weight? Very close. Glad the mission is over. There might be more baddies outside. Yes, indeed there is.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
We can work this out. No need for violence. Pay 4,000 credits here. Take our money. Just let us go. Attack. We're not cutting deals with a criminal. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could take them. I'll try the persuade. Why not?
Oh, really? Let's hear it.
Now that I know how this actually works. Or at least I have a decent idea. This is an important scientific discovery. Let us go and you'll be in the history books. She will not care about that. We got past all of your crew before. You fight us, you'll lose. And beating up people like you is how I get my kicks, you know. Straight for the 5. That's not going to go anywhere. Whatever. Let's try the important discovery thing.
Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice.
How did she go from being so aggressive to so nice? There must be some way we can both win here. You let us leave now. We won't tell the authorities where you were. We got past all your crew before. Fight, you lose. So if we choose one, then we'll have to choose the like whatever's the +3 or more next time in order for it to complete, I guess. I also don't know what the auto persuade means. That bar has been filling up as we've been doing more persuasion, so it's like you earn auto persuade points and I guess you could spend them, but I'm not sure if it's like spend them all at once and it automatically works or what. That's a cool emote, Cosmic. Where'd you get that? I feel like we should go with the number 2. And it's not so much what's being said here, it's the fact that it's a +2. You let us leave now, we won't tell where the authorities where you were.
Always good to know someone who can keep their mouth shut.
You just met me. Why wouldn't you trust me? I'm assuming the +1 is going to fail here. Because I don't think... Yeah. So I don't know whether it's like the nature of what you're saying or just you have to go by whatever number is next to it on the left-hand side, no matter what, right? Because we got past your crew before, you fight us, you'll lose. Sounds like the exact opposite of the vibe that I've been going for so far in the conversation, right? Like it seems like it's the opposite of persuasion. It's a threat, right? Neither of us want to risk the worst happening here. I mean, the greens have been nice. We'll see. No. Nope.
Sorry, but I can't. Sick of trading words with you. Kill them!
Not happening.
Damn it! Just shoot everything!
I thought, oh geez, I thought the reticule went red for hits, but I think it's maybe only critical hits. I'm standing in something gross. What is that? It doesn't even look like a human. That was a big kaboom. What are you doing? Shoot at the wrong people? What were they running from? Oh, it's an Ashta. That's what it is.
Time to tango.
If you're gonna stand still, I'm gonna shoot you. Oh, come on. Credits.
But part of the job.
Oh, that's a big animal. Did it shoots at us? I like this gun. Teamwork. Good stuff. I feel like there's probably still somebody left. Maybe not. Oh, we gotta go all the way back there. I wonder if we can fast travel. Empty nest. Return to the lodge. Optional kill the Ashta. We did that too. Deal with Shaw. Okay, so we can just go off planet. So we are going to jump back to Alpha Centauri. It's weird that they give you like a highlight for the mission, but then... ooh, fuel consumption. It's the limit of our jump. I'm not sure if we have to buy more fuel now.
United Colonies Space.
Let's get back to the lodge.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
The overlapping audio is awful.
Scan complete.
And it seems like the most simple thing to do, right? It seems like that should be a no-brainer as a game developer. So we're going to add the next piece of the artifact, or a piece of artifact.
Let's get the...
Yeah, the Ashta is the large, like, crocodile with, like, that, with like a, it's like a cat crocodile thing. There was a stuffed one, a taxidermied one in the headquarters for the Frontier Rangers or whatever they're called.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Sure. I mean, I like him. He's fine. This is new. I don't remember them showing us this before. So we've got piloting, rifle certification, payloads, and geology. He is really good with the rifle, that's for sure. Yeah.
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, she was on his left and he looked to the right when he talked to her. Like, just amateur stuff.
So much better than Dad's.
That's awesome.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Exciting.
Constellation, the
God,
artifact.
shut up.
That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Are you going to talk next? Are you going to wait your turn? He speaks slowly and it's painful, but at least he only speaks when spoken to. Jeez. Where did the other crew go? Weren't they on the, I guess they were on the bridge of the ship. I have alien doodads
I know
for
everyone's excited
Noel.
by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
I've got some organic resources for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Antimicrobial carapace. nutrient vital fluids. The font is not the best. And then a structural leaf. We're just getting credits for them, I guess. I don't know whether we get more money from her or the shop.
Stay safe, okay?
I haven't checked the prices. And I'm pretty sure we did not pick up anything new that would allow us to do anything down here. I've not looked at any kind of shotgun modifications, though. Is that the one that we like? Yes, that's the one that we like. Oh, we've got two of them. Mods. That do mass value. Holy smoke. The Ashta Tamer. It really does do wonders on the Ashta. Tactical stock. Right, so that's what the mod is. Okay. Standard barrel. Oh, wow. What does that do? That increases the value, increases the mass. Range goes up, accuracy goes up. Damage stays the same, but increases the mag. I'm down for that. Nickel, sealant, iron. Looks like we can do it. What are our other options? Laser sight. Can't do that. We don't have any neon or helium. Iron sights. Can't do that either. We have tape, but it says we need a adhesive, but it doesn't tell us what kind of adhesive we need, which is annoying. I wish games would be more forthcoming about that kind of stuff. Magazine and battery. Can't do either one of those either. Okay, well, we'll just update the barrel. Why not?
Hey, you might want to... Oh, man. You already thought of that. Good work.
It's well timed. Wait a minute. No. Oh, interface fail. I probably just spent half my resources twice over. And I didn't want to exit out of there. Wobbly Prime, you're welcome for the short break. Thanks for coming by. Hope you've enjoyed the time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, that is a monster. I like that. So optic sight score. It was the back that I wanted to check. So magazine and battery, grip and stock. So this will change the mass and the value. Oh. A lighter grip increases aim, sight speed, reload speed, and stability. That's what I want. I don't know why they don't put this stuff, like, over here in the stats. I keep on looking over here for what changes. But yeah. That's right. We'll do that. So, much improved on that. And then suppressor. I feel like the suppressor is probably what we want. Barrel. Standard barrel. Long barrel. Increase accuracy, recoil control, and range at the cost of aim down sight speed. we're doing that too. Anything that I've got the resources for. It's just the scope is what I really want. I want the, yeah, 2x magnified view, 4x. 4x would be nice. But I need the optic. See, this is blocked, I think, because of the optic and laser mods. And this kind of stuff reminds me of modded Minecraft, where you've got like trees dependent on trees, you know? Tech trees dependent on tech trees. Muzzle, grip and stock, magazine, battery. Ooh. Increase ammo capacity, cost of aim, sight down speed, reload speed. $55. I'm okay with 40. Drum. Wow. That's if you're going into some serious battles. Drum magazine, armor piercing. Still don't have any adhesive, despite the fact that the icon looks like tape, and I've got lots of tape, but they don't let us do anything. I am happy with those changes, at least for now. Look at that. Now this starts to remind me of Borderlands, right? Definitely starts to remind me of Borderlands. I'm sure this is what everybody does. If it's not a shotgun, then they grab the maelstrom and they just kind of mod the maelstrom right away. There's no indication as to why that has a exclamation point on it. Maybe just because they're blue. I guess they're rare. The Disassembler, Assassin's Maelstrom. Cool. Is there a firing range down here? That would be nice. Okay. I'm glad I came down here. So we have completed... Nope, that's what I wanted. Skills... I have another skill point. Oh, wow, okay. We wanted to go to weapon engineering. 3 more points. I say we probably spread things around. We won't be able to do the next thing here anyway. We have to craft 5 unique food, drink, drug, weapon mods, equipment mod skills. Okay. That's actually a decent progress. I guess I could augment one of my other weapons. Might be good to get more resources though. That, or we could do more weightlifting, seeing as we've unlocked that skill, and increase total carrying capacity by 25 kilograms. That's actually not a bad idea. Exclamation point means it's new. Possibly, Jeff. That's possibly. But I've had, no, because I've had that gun for a while. I've had that, I've been modding that. I picked up that gun like 2 missions ago. What do we do after this? Energy, weapon dissipation, environmental conditioning, gymnastics, nutrition, and pain tolerance. Spend 2 more points. Oxygen-rich planets and moons may have an atmosphere that is hazardous to human beings. 0 G gymnastics. I just think it's not so much unlocking stuff as it is just having more carrying capacity. That way we don't have to think about what we're picking up so much. You just modded it so it may mark it as new again? Oh, I see. That makes sense, Jeff. Yeah, let's do this. That way we can work towards the next one. And it's the same, you just sprint for longer. Instead of 1,000 meters, it's 2,500 meters. Okay. Cool. Apparently I'm no longer visible. And I've been deputized. So the other missions are return to Vectera and go to Procyon 3. That was from Vladimir, so that's probably the location of another artifact, so that's another big mission. What's this one? Argos Extractors is picking up operations on Vectera, but there's no word about Barrett. I need to go there and find out what happened. Oh, Barrett, that's back to the mining colony where we started the game. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. I think, folks, that's where I'm going to leave it off for today. I do have some other stuff that I have to take care of. Very much appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for the subs and the bits and the support. I really, really appreciate it. That, of course, helps me continue to stream on a regular basis and also keeps me doing these bonus streams when I can, when there's a new game coming out. I will try to pass you along to somebody playing Starfield. Right now, I'd say Tangent is a good place to drop everybody. Just FYI for folks in the chat, though, Tangent is very far ahead. Very far ahead. So if you're not into spoilers, you may want to just proceed with caution. But I will say that Tangent and Tangent's community is awesome. So if you're cool with just kind of seeing where it's going to go, then I absolutely suggest you stick around. It is Tuesday. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow. I might, but I also have to do a podcast tomorrow night, and I usually try to not stream and podcast in the same day. So I'll be talking with Stephen ESC tomorrow night on the Citadel Cafe about Star Wars Ahsoka. I'll be watching that when it premieres tonight, episode 5. And you can look forward to more streams on Thursday as I return to the regular Minecraft, and then Friday for more of the Lego Motorized Lighthouse. For anybody that's joined with a Twitch sub, again, I appreciate it. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and join us in the Joel Duggan Discord. You can also get access to that via patreon.com/JoelDuggan if you want. And that is the cheapest way to do it. If you want to just do $2 a month, it's automatically renewed. And it's one of the best ways to support your favorite streamers. And then you get access to the same Discord that everybody else does. So I really appreciate it. Thanks so much to Cosmic Dancer for modding. Thanks to all the new people chiming in chat. Always good to see a new couple of names hanging out in Twitch chat. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.